Have you ever wondered how mankind took the giant leap from Earth to the moon? It's a question that has fascinated us for decades, a testament to human ingenuity and resolve. The moon landing wasn't just a monumental event in the history of space exploration. It was a defining moment for humanity, a moment that made us question the very boundaries of possibility. But the question remains, how did we manage to bridge the unfathomable distance between our world and the moon? So, how did we really get there? Let's dive into the journey of a lifetime. It all started with a dream to explore the unknown. Imagine a time when the cosmos was a vast, uncharted wilderness, a mystery to all but the most daring of dreamers. These dreamers envisioned a future where the stars were not just points of light in the night sky, but destinations waiting to be discovered. They saw the potential for exploration beyond our earthly confines, and in their hearts they knew this was not just a dream, but an inevitable reality. The seed of this audacious dream took root in an organization that we know today as NASA. Founded in the late 50s, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration was charged with the monumental task of turning the dream of space exploration into reality. The early days of NASA were filled with trials and tribulations, but from these challenges, the Apollo program was born. A beacon of hope in a world on the brink, Apollo was a testament to our collective courage and determination. It was a daring endeavor that would push the boundaries of human capabilities, a testament to our insatiable curiosity and indomitable spirit. The Apollo program in its infancy was a symbol of our collective ambition, an emblem of our shared aspiration to reach beyond our grasp, to explore the unexplored. It was a dream that spanned the globe, uniting us in a shared vision of discovery and exploration. The stage was set for the greatest journey mankind had ever undertaken. But dreams alone don't get you to the moon. You need cutting-edge technology. So, let's talk about the tech that made the dream of landing on the moon a reality. It's a tale of human innovation and sheer engineering prowess that brought together some of the most brilliant minds of the time. First up, the Saturn V rocket. This was the powerhouse that propelled the Apollo spacecraft out of Earth's atmosphere. Standing taller than the Statue of Liberty, the Saturn V was the most powerful rocket ever built, even to this day. Its 5 F1 engines produced a staggering 7.5 million pounds of thrust, enough to lift a weight equivalent to about 40 blue whales. To develop such a behemoth was no easy task. It took years of rigorous testing, failures, and redesigns. But the result was a technological marvel that made the journey to the moon possible. Next, the Apollo spacecraft itself, the home away from home for the astronauts. It was a 3-part vessel, comprising the command module, the service module, and the lunar module. The command module was the only part that returned to Earth, a tiny capsule carrying precious human cargo across the vastness of space. The service module housed the life support systems and propulsion, while the lunar module, affectionately known as the Eagle, was designed to land 2 astronauts on the lunar surface and then blast them back to the command module in lunar orbit. Developing these machines was a Herculean task, filled with technological challenges. How to shield the astronauts from cosmic radiation. How to design a life support system for an environment with no air and extreme temperatures. Each problem was a puzzle piece, and solving them required creativity, innovation, and a lot of trial and error. With the technology in place, it was time to select the crew. And that, folks, is a story for another time. The journey to the moon needed not only technology, but brave men willing to risk their lives. And so, enter the Apollo 11 crew, the courageous trio who dared to venture where no man had gone before. First, let's talk about Neil Armstrong. Born in Ohio, this former naval aviator was not just a pilot, but a scholar with a master's degree in aerospace engineering. Armstrong was the mission commander, the one with the weight of the world on his shoulders. His role, to steer the lunar module Eagle to the moon surface, a task that required precision, calm, and bravery. Next, we have Buzz Aldrin, a man as fascinating as his name. This MIT doctorate holder from New Jersey was the lunar module pilot. Aldrin was the second man to set foot on the moon, a moment forever etched in the annals of history. But his role was more than just stepping onto the lunar surface. Aldrin was responsible for navigating the lunar module, a job that required not just intelligence, but also an iron will. And then there's Michael Collins, the oft-forgotten third member of this historic crew. Born in Italy to American parents, Collins was a US Air Force pilot. His role, command module pilot. While Armstrong and Aldrin were making history on the moon's surface, Collins was orbiting overhead, alone in the command module Columbia. His job was to redock with the lunar module for their return to Earth, a feat that required immense skill and nerves of steel. These three men, drawn from different backgrounds and with different roles, were united by a common purpose. Months of rigorous training prepared them for the mission. But it was their courage, their tenacity, their willingness to risk it all that truly set them apart. They were not just astronauts, they were pioneers, leading humanity into a new era of exploration and discovery. With the crew selected and trained, the countdown to the moon landing had begun. July 16th, 1969, the day mankind embarked on its greatest adventure. Imagine the anticipation, the excitement, the sheer audacity of it all. Apollo 11, the spacecraft that dared to dream as big as the cosmos, roared into the sky, breaking free from Earth's gravitational pull. A spectacle of human ambition, it was an event that drew the collective breath of an entire planet. Once in the Earth's orbit, the crew, comprised of Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, prepared for the next phase of their journey, the translunar injection. This critical maneuver involved reigniting the Saturn V's third stage engine, propelling Apollo 11 toward the moon at a staggering speed of 24,000 miles per hour. The vastness of space can be a daunting place. It's a realm of silence, of darkness, punctuated by the twinkling of distant stars. For the crew of Apollo 11, it was a journey of 3 days, traveling through this immense void. Next came the lunar orbit insertion. This was a make or break moment. A precise burn of the spacecraft's engine slowed Apollo 11 enough to be captured by the moon's gravity. Too short, and they would be sent hurtling back into space. Too long, and they risked crashing into the lunar surface. But with a combination of skill, precision, and perhaps a touch of cosmic favor, Apollo 11 entered a successful orbit around the moon. This was no small achievement. Remember, this was the 60s. The technology at their disposal was less powerful than what sits in the palm of our hand today. Yet they navigated 250,000 miles across the void of space, reaching our celestial neighbor. After a journey of 4 days, Apollo 11 was ready to make history. They were at the doorstep of the unknown, ready to step into the annals of human achievement. But that, dear listeners, is a story for the next scene. July 20th, 1969. The day mankind set foot on another world. A day that changed our perspective of not just ourselves, but our place in the cosmos. As the lunar module, aptly named Eagle, began its final descent, the astronauts aboard were not just passengers, but pilots. The descent was a delicate dance of precision and nerve, balancing the thrust of the Eagle's engines against the moon's weaker gravitational pull. The landing itself was nothing short of a ballet in zero gravity. Neil Armstrong, the mission's commander, was at the helm. His voice, steady and calm, echoed in the ears of millions as he relayed their progress to mission control. "Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed." Those words, a testament to human ingenuity and determination, signaled the successful completion of a journey that had begun nearly a decade earlier with a challenge from President Kennedy. Then came the moment that would be etched into the annals of history. Armstrong, descending the ladder of the lunar module, paused, then stepped off onto the moon's surface. "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," he declared. These words were not just a description of his actions, but a proclamation of humanity's capacity for greatness. While on the lunar surface, Armstrong and his fellow astronaut, Buzz Aldrin, embarked on a series of activities. They planted the American flag, symbolic of this achievement, collected lunar rocks and soil for scientific analysis back on Earth, and set up experiments to study the moon's geology and cosmic radiation. These activities not only provided invaluable data for scientists, but also paved the way for future lunar explorations. The moon landing proved that mankind could reach for the stars and succeed. It was a demonstration of what we, as a species, are capable of when we dare to dream. It was a testament to our capacity to overcome challenges and push the boundaries of what is possible. And it was a reminder that the sky, or rather, the cosmos, is not the limit. It is, in fact, just the beginning. So, how did mankind reach the moon? We started with a dream, a vision that soared higher than the clouds. The technology we developed became the wings that carried this dream, and the brave astronauts were the ones who breathed life into it. Their journey, fraught with risks and challenges, was the path they tread to reach our celestial neighbor. The moon landing was a testament to human ingenuity and courage. It showed us that with determination, nothing is truly impossible.